Howdy, folks, and welcome. Ever find yourself staring up at the stars from a quiet Ozark holler and wonder, what if? What if the old stories, the whispers on the wind, weren't just about the past? What if they were also about the future? That's the question that got us started on a little project we call Ozark Futurism. It's a world where the ancient hills and misty rivers meet the strange and the cosmic, where folklore collides with science fiction. And tonight, I want to introduce you to some of the folks who live there. First up, you might feel a strange crackle in the air, hear a low humming sound that gets your feet tapping. That's the Bull Shoals boogeyman. Don't let his 7-foot frame of blue static and old radio wires fool you. He's as gentle as they come. With a friendly amber glow in his eyes, he stands guard at the Bull Shoals Dam, plucking out ghostly rockabilly tunes on a massive 4-string bass carved from ancient driftwood. He's the rhythm of the river, the ghost in the machine, the soul of our story. When the fog rolls in thick off the water, that's when you'll hear him best. Now, every good story needs a storyteller, a voice for the hills. For us, that's Elias, the Hillbillyguitardude. You'll find him sitting on a limestone rock by the lake as twilight sets in, his face weathered like the bluffs he calls home, his beard carrying the scent of pine smoke. He's got this old battered acoustic, and when he plays, it's not just music. It's the sound of the Ozarks itself. The body of his guitar is covered in hand-carved hummingbirds, and as his fingers dance across the strings, you swear you can see their wings flutter. He sings the songs of the old-timers and the stargazers, connecting the deep earth to the endless sky. But how do they get their information? Where do the cosmic whispers come from? That's where BRO comes in, the Benevolent Research Oracle. He's not a person, not exactly. BRO is a vintage 1950s Zenith tube television, tucked away in a dusty Ozark garage. His walnut cabinet is warm to the touch, and his screen pulses with a neon green wave, an oscilloscope that translates the secrets of the universe. He's a gateway, a connection to technologies and times we can barely imagine. He sifts through signals from distant stars and forgotten timelines, all from the comfort of a cluttered workshop. And in that workshop, you'll likely find a tiny, scruffy companion named Sugar. She looks like a feral Siamese kitten, all sleek fur and dark brown points. But you'll know she's different when you see her eyes. They glow with a soft, supernatural violet light. Sugar isn't just a cat. She's a conduit, a living piece of strange technology. You might find her perched on a stack of circuit boards, her glowing gaze fixed on something none of the rest of us can see. She's small, but her role in this whole thing is absolutely massive. She sees the connections, the patterns in the chaos that even BRO might miss. Of course, the Ozarks have always been a place of magic, and our story is no different. Meet the Ozark Witch. She's not what you might expect. With her long, flowing blonde hair and a flannel shirt thrown over a vintage dress, she looks more like a folk singer than a sorceress. But when she holds her crystal ball, a glowing glass vacuum tube, she can see the threads of fate, the old magic that still runs deep in the hills, and how it's weaving itself into the future. She understands that technology and magic are just two words for the same thing, a power that is beyond our everyday understanding. She's the bridge between the natural and the supernatural. And finally, far from the misty hollows in the warm glow of the workshop, there's Zero, a visitor. A tall, slender being with pale, translucent skin that shows glowing blue veins. He wears the tattered remains of a high-tech suit, a refugee from a battle fought in the cold, dark void. We find him on a swampy moon of Saturn, surrounded by headstones made of frozen gas, a chilling and lonely sight. What brought him here? What is he running from? And what does it have to do with our quiet corner of the world? His arrival is the spark, the mystery that pulls all these other threads together. So that's the crew. The boogeyman, Elias, BRO, Sugar, the Ozark Witch, and the mysterious Zero. They are the heart of Ozark Futurism, A story about finding the extraordinary in the ordinary, about how the oldest places can hold the newest secrets. We're just getting started, and there are so many more stories to tell. We'd be honored if you'd join us on this journey. Thanks for listening, and be sure to subscribe so you don't miss a single thing. We'll see you out there, where the tree line meets the stars.